last Kerr Lake UCC for the year. Thanks for being flexible. I know we were supposed to meet in person, but some situations arose that we couldn't. But we will meet in person first of next year. Can everyone see the presentation? Can anyone not see the presentation? Mike, can you see the presentation, buddy?
I can.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Hmm.
So hopefully everybody had a very happy and safe Thanksgiving coming up. We got Christmas coming up, so hopefully you'll have a very happy and safe Christmas and also a new year. Looking at some of the meetings we have coming up, you can see that the North Carolina State UCC is going to be January the 14th, and that's going to take place at the NC 811 Event Center as well as teams. So if you can't physically be there, we always give you the option. Again, January 14th, and that's going to start at 10 a.m. The North Carolina Resolution Partnership Committee, Locate Resolution Partnership Committee, excuse me, is going to meet the very next day, again, 5009 High Point Road. And they are going to have the Teams link available as well if you can't physically be there. Something that I don't think the Teams link is going to work for is the NC 811 board meeting. That's going to be January the 17th, 2 days later. Excuse me. And that is going to start at 8:30 at Embassy Suites in Greensboro, 204 Centerport Drive. And that's where Parrish has to put on a suit and shake everybody's hands and do all kind of crazy stuff. So, yep, that's going to be good stuff. As a reminder, if you are calling in locates or you're over somebody who is calling in locates, make sure you remind them that weekends and holidays are excluded in the 3 working days. So 24th, 25th, 26th, and January 1st will have to be pulled out of that. As always, the NC 811 calendar events is how you can find out what's going on within the NC 811 world. I don't think it's in there, but tomorrow night we're actually going to go to the tower lighting. I have my Orange Chatham Alamance UCC tomorrow in Chapel Hill, and then I'll leave from there and go straight over to Durham, and we've got the tower lighting, and I've got to be there. I think parking's at 5, so not sure what time the tower lighting is, but it's going to be extremely cold, I think, outside.
Yeah.
So looking at the locates for November last month versus last year, you can see they were down about 4.5%. Year to date, though, they are up about 4.3%. And then year to date the month to month, last month versus November of last year, they're down 3.1%. But year to date, they are up about 6%. So I think we finished up, you look up to the right, 14,067,000. So it's going to be interesting. I think the numbers are probably going to be down again this month because so many folks are taking vacation and enjoying the holidays with their families that I feel it's going to be down, but we might get to 15 million. I don't know. It's going to be interesting. So advance, the 3 hour did decrease. The new decreased as well, and then the ticket updates decreased. So not a lot going on in advance as far as construction. Average locates per day, 19. Warren, the 3 hour unfortunately increased. It says 83%, but you look at 12 to 24 or 22, not a whole lot. So folks are being able to get that locates in time. So if you look at the increase in the new tickets, 163 to 952, that is out there. 482% increase. It's crazy. So some stuff going on in Warren. Does anybody know what's taking place there?
No idea.
Yeah, that's crazy. Ticket updates increased as well, 24 to 73 is a 204% increase. Average locates per day still 47. Franklin, the 3 hour increase as well, 77%. New tickets are up, just shy of 17%, and the ticket updates are down, which we like to see. Average locates per day, 64. And in Granville, the 3 hour is decreased just shy of 70%. New tickets are up a little over 3%, and the ticket updates are down. So you generally, when you see this one up, you'll see either this one up or at least this one up. But it's unusual that both of these are in the negative and the new tickets are in the positive. Average locates per day, 28. All right, moving on to the year to date, you can see the Vance, the 73% in the increase for the 3 hour, 32% for new tickets, and just shy of 12% for ticket updates. Again, average locates per day, 30. Year to date for Warren, they're actually down 25%. The new tickets are up 47%. And again, these guys are starting a trend here. Everything's negative except for the cancel. I think the retransmit were up on the other, but the new tickets are in the positive. Everything else is pretty much, and the numbers that I look at, the 3 hour and ticket updates. Average locates per day year to date, 19. Franklin, just shy of 25% for the 3 hour. The new tickets, 0.5% increase over this time last year. And then the ticket update, shy of 6%. Average locates per day in Franklin, 73. Granville, the 3 hour, a 20.5% decrease. The new tickets, 17.5% increase. And then the ticket updates, down almost 26%. Average locates per day, 36. All right, so if we look at the county distribution in Vance, they had 427. Henderson had 331 of those. So there's still work going on in Jacksontown, Carr Reservoir, North Henderson, South Henderson. Yeah, folks are still calling in tickets. Warren had 1,085, and you can see Warrenton at 789, Norlina 155. Franklin, 1473, Bunn, Franklinton, Lewisburg, and in Youngsville. And Granville, 639, and Oxford came out on top at 291. Creedmoor had 110. All right, here's everybody's favorite top 10 callers, Lambert's cable splicing. So it must be a lot of fiber going in, RG communication up in Vance. Are these folks easy to work with, or how's that going?
They hit one of our gas lines.
Hit the gas line. Okay.
Yeah, they didn't spot it. They thought that they were going to be deep enough, and so they didn't spot it, and they hit it.
Let me ask you this: were they parallel with it, or they're crossing it at a 90?
They're crossing it at a 90.
Okay, so they never even exposed it at all.
No, and it had marks and flags.
And they just said they thought they were going to be deep enough.
Yeah, they forgot because they thought it was a service line. They forgot there was a main there, and the service line doesn't have to be that deep, but the main is 3 foot deep, and then the service line has to go down, and they didn't take that into account. So it was a mess, but they're pretty easy to go. I mean, they call if they got any questions or whatever, and so that we had that one incident, but for the most part, they were pretty good.
Good to hear. Okay. Even the NCDOT got in on a few of them. Top 10 for Warren MB Utility. Does anybody know those folks?
MB, I've seen that name. Yeah, I think they're part of the. I'm sorry.
The fiber overbuild?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Well, we know the other folks are RG Communication, National On Demand. Yeah. So Lambert's working in another county here too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then Franklin, Mostec, Lambert's is working in a third county. They're all over the place.
They're running a lot of fiber.
And last, Granville. Again, RG Communications. Yep. White's Plumbing and Electrical, LLC. All right, looking at the dirt damages. So there was only one county that reported any damages, Franklin. Vance, Granville. I said, that's pretty wild. 4 counties and only one of them had damages. And then across the state of North Carolina, you can see in November it decreased pretty significantly. So 1306 November of 23 versus last month's 1089. And the damage review board met last month on the 20th, and they had 42 cases on the agenda. 12 were issued Pikes Plus trainings, and there was 59,500 fines that were issued. One of them by itself was a $35,000 fine. So if you are having issues with somebody, you can bring it. If you can't get any, if you can't come to a resolution between you and that company, you can always escalate it to the Underground Damage Prevention Review Board. Again, they are issuing fines and penalizing folks, especially if they were repeat offenders. So they've got a matrix they go by: first offense, second offense. You're not listening to us, so we're going to start digging in your pocketbook hard and heavy. There is the NC 811 education team led by Miss Ann Rushing. Again, thank you for your time and attention. A copy of this presentation, along with the sign-in roster and the video minutes, will be available at the NCUTC website. After I get done with this meeting, I'm going to upload that stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and open the room up. Does anybody have any projects they would like to talk about? I know Lorelana has come online. Mike, you've already mentioned that, I believe, with the being part of the 811 community. So hopefully they're going to be a whole lot better to work with.
Yes.
What about you, Cedric? You have anything, buddy?
Pretty much for us, our roundabouts all finished.
What?
Um,
How many roundabouts did you guys have, and where were they at?
we got two.
Okay.
The latest one, it was in it was on Williamsboro Street. That
Okay.
that got all finished up. Um, it opened up. Everyone seems to like it. So I mean, we haven't had any incidents so far on it. It's been going pretty good.
I
Um,
love roundabouts because they just keep traffic flowing.
it does, but the thing is, a lot of people don't know how to use them because sometimes I kind of stand out and I'll see people and they'll stop and I'm like, no, 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 keep going, keep going.
Yeah, it's a learning curve for them.
Yeah, it is, but I think the next generation, I think they'll have it down. But
Good. Okay. When my daughter was learning to drive and we come to a roundabout, I said, watch their tires. If they're pointed to the left, they're going to go around the roundabout. When they start turning to the right, they're going to exit that roundabout and you can go ahead and go. So,
right.
yeah. All right, Mike, what about you, buddy? Any issues, projects going on?
No, well, we're finally catching up a little bit. We've had a lot of mains and services we've been running up here, but we've got
Who's running those? Who's running those for you? You guys doing them internally or
me and
contractor?
Michael. Yeah, me and Michael doing it ourselves.
You guys are running
Um,
mains and services?
we do everything up here. With just the two of us, we do everything: running mains, services, setting meters,
Wow.
reading meters,
Wow.
locates. I mean, everything. So yeah,
You
I
do
mean,
you do
it
the
just
GIS drawing, the as built and everything too?
I do the drawings and send them to the home office, and they do the I guess proper
The GIS.
drawings and
Okay.
stuff. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Now I have to no, we have to GIS them here.
Oh,
Um, and I mean, we've got more darn electronic technology up here than we can shake a stick at. I said, man, I'm getting too old for this stuff. Trying to teach old dog new tricks, and
yeah. Yep.
everything is going electronic now. And man, we got more apps on our phones and iPads and computers, and and still trying to get out there and run mains and services and stuff like that.
Yeah, and
So
do
it's
your OQ qualifications every year.
yeah, yeah. And so, I mean, it's just it's an ongoing thing for us. Um, so hopefully one of these days they'll end up getting us some help. But for right now, we do what we can when we can.
Okay.
But that was what made it so rough the other week. We were running that main. We had the hole open, digging that main, and then they called us that they hit a service. And so the both of us had to go because you can't just leave the one there because he can't dig the main by himself. And so we had to, blockade the hole and go out there and fix that leak and then come back. So it's a little rough when the communication breaks down.
Yep, I understand that. All right, Preston.
Nothing on our end.
Okay, well, thanks for being here. And then last but not least, Michael. Did Mike steal all your thunder? All right, guys. So I appreciate you being here again. I hope everybody has a very happy and safe Christmas and then New Year. The next time we're going to get together, and it says we're going to be at Dominion Energy. I will verify that with folks. We probably need to start back over there. Can you guys? I'm going to have it online as well if you can't physically make it. So please don't hesitate to join. Okay.
Good deal.
All right. So again, January 7th, and it's going to be at 12 noon. All right.
Sound like a plan.
Thanks, guys.
Thank
Very
you.
good to see you,
Y'all
buddy.
take care.
All right, you too. Now.
I don't have a mic.
Oh, he said he doesn't have a mic, Parrish.
I heard him. I heard him say that.
Yeah, he come in here to my office. He said he didn't have a mic.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
we'll
You're gonna
have to work.
You're gonna have to get him some comms.
Yeah, we'll have to work on that. So we'll do what we can do, my friend.
All right, you guys take care.
All right, buddy. Have Merry Christmas to you here.
Thank you.